This video is sponsored by Autodesk, and here you'll learn how to make the Gearless 90 degrees socket adapter, and you'll learn how to make this animation. So open your Fusion and let's go. The first step, open the Fusion, save this file and rename this to Gearless 90 degrees socket adapter. Save this. Now go to assembly, select the new component, name here component 1, press OK. Here is the component 1, okay. The first thing that we'll make here, we'll create a cylinder with 60 millimeters of diameter. We'll make this, okay, by 30 millimeters of length. So go to create, select the cylinder, select the top plane, click here in the midpoint. The diameter here is 6 millimeters and the distance here is 30 millimeters. Operation new body, press OK. We made this. Now we'll create this cut. We have a circle here with 2.5 millimeters of diameter, and the distance between the center of the circle and this edge will be 1.5 millimeters plus the radius here. It will be 3 millimeters of distance, okay? So go to create, select create a sketch, select the front plane. Go to create, select the project include, project. The selection filter here, select the body, select this body here, press OK. Now select the circle, select the click here in this edge, make a circle here with 2.5 millimeters. Go to sketch dimension, the distance here is 3 millimeters. And select the line again, construction line, make a construction line here in the center. And finish the sketch. Now select the Revolve features, select this profile. The axis is this construction line, operation cut, and angle 360. Press OK. We made this, okay? Now here, we'll create the center line here, and an arc here, and another line. These two lines here, this one and this one has 15 millimeters of length, and this radius here has 3 plus 7 over 2, 5 millimeters, sorry. So open the create sketch, select the front plane, go to create, project include, project, select this body here, press OK. Now select the line, click here in the center of this line. When you see this triangle, it means that is in the center. 15 millimeters here. Create an arc here and another line with 15 millimeters. Okay. Go to create sketch dimension. The radius here is 5 millimeters. And go to constraint, make this line horizontal line or make this tangent here. Okay. Finish the sketch. The diameter here is 4 millimeters. So go to create, select the pipe, the path, select this profile. The section size is 4 millimeters. Operation join, press OK. We made this, okay? Now we need to create the same solid here, but in this face, okay? The same here. Look this, it is the same of this one. So let's create a cylinder with 6 millimeters of diameter and 30 millimeters of length. So go to create, cylinder, select this face. Take the center of this face when you see this circle. Okay. The diameter here is 6 millimeters and the distance here is 30. Operation join, press OK. Now we need to create the same cut, but in this side here. So go to create, select the front plane, select the project include, select this body here, press OK. Now select the circle, click here. This circle has 2.5 millimeters. And the distance between the center of the circle and this edge here is 3 millimeters. Now I'll hide this body a little bit. select a line, a construction line, make a construction line here in the center of this line. It must be horizontal line. Okay, finish the sketch and go to create, select revolve features, select this profile here. The axis, select this construction line, show the body here. Operation cut, press OK. We made this, okay. Now go to inspect, select section analysis, select the front plane and flip the direction here and press OK. We made this, okay. Hide the analysis here. Now active the Gearless 90 degrees here and go to assembly, select a new component. Component 2, press OK. Hide the component 1. Okay. Now let's see the component 2. The component 2 is this one, okay. So to create this, we'll make a cylinder with 20 millimeters of diameter and 32 millimeters of length. So go to create and select the cylinder, select the top plane, click here in the center. The diameter here is 20 millimeters and the distance here is 32. Operation new body, press OK. Now we needed to create this hole here in the center, okay. This hole here, the bigger one. It has 6 millimeters of diameter and 30 millimeters of length, and it is in the center of this body, okay. So select the create and select the hole, select this face here. Now click here in this edge to put this hole in the same center of this circle here. And the dip here is 30 millimeters and the diameter is 6 millimeters of diameter. Press OK. Show the analysis here. Front plane, we made this, okay. Now we needed to create the other 4 circles here, but this circle has 4 millimeters of diameter and the dip 4 millimeters of diameter and the dip 23.85 millimeters. And the center of the circle, the distance between the center of the circle and the midpoint is 6.5. So let's create the reference first. So go to create, select this face, select the line, click here in the midpoint, make a line here with 6.5 millimeters. Horizontal line, press OK. Finish the sketch. Now go to hole and select this point here. The diameter 4 millimeters and the dip 23.85. So the dip here 23.85 and the diameter 4 millimeters. And press OK. Show the analysis. We made this. Okay. Now here we need to create more 3 of this hole. So go to create and select the circular pattern. The object types, select the features. The object, select this hole here. And the axis, select this arc here, this. And the quantity here is 4. And press OK. Show the analysis. We made this, okay. I'll hide this a little bit. Now here we have a chamfer here and a chamfer here with 0.5 millimeters. So let's create this. Go to modify, select the chamfer, select this edge and this edge here. The chamfer here is 0.5 millimeters and press OK. Now here we needed to create this solid here. It is a circle. This circle has 11 millimeters of diameter and the extrusion is 1 millimeters. Okay, so it is in the bottom of this body. So here Move this a little bit and go to create, select a cylinder, select this face here, click here in the center. The diameter here is 11 millimeters and the distance is 1 millimeters. Operation join, press OK. We made this. Now we have this guy here. It is a square, 8 millimeters by 8 millimeters. And the extrusion here is 11 millimeters, okay? So go to create a sketch, select this face here, the bottom face, and select the 2-point rectangle and select the center rectangle. Click here in the midpoint, 8 by 8 millimeters. Finish the sketch. Go to Extrude, select this profile. Don't select the edge, okay? This triangle here in the edge. Don't select this. Operation new body. Oh, sorry. The distance here, 11 millimeters. Operation join and press OK. We made this, okay? Now here, we need to create this fillet here. To create this fillet, we use the Revolve features and we'll make a cut with 1.5 millimeters by 1.5 millimeters, a triangle here. So let's create this. The first thing that we need to create here, we need to construct a new plane, select the plane at angle, select this axis here. Okay, select this axis here, and the angle here is 45 degrees. Press OK. Now go to create a sketch, select this new plane. Let me rotate this a little bit here. Okay. Show the sketch for and go to create, select the project include, project. And here selection filter, select specified entity and select this edge here, the corner here, okay? And press OK. We can hide the sketch for and we can hide this body, no problem. We have this point here. Now it is for reference. We will make a line here for reference with 11 millimeters of length. So select line, construction line, make a line here with 11 millimeters. It must be a vertical line. And now here we'll make a triangle with 1.5 millimeters by 1.5 millimeters, okay? So select the line, remove the construction line type here, select this point, make a line here with 1.5 millimeters. And make this line here and close the triangle here. Go to sketch dimension. This line here has, this line here has 1.5 millimeters of length. We made this. And here select the line again, construction line, make a construction line here in the center. And finish the sketch. Now go to Revolve feature, select this triangle. The axis is this line here. Show the bodies here. We'll make a cut here with 360 degrees, operation cut, and press OK. We made this, okay? And now to finish this, we needed to create this hole here. This hole has 2.5 millimeters of diameter, and the distance between the center of this hole and the top face is 27 millimeters. So to create this, show the analysis, go to create a sketch and select the front plane. Now go to create, select the project include, select intersect, select this face here, press OK. We can hide this body. Now select the circle, make a circle here. The center of the circle must be coincident with this line. The diameter here is 2.5 millimeters of diameter. and the distance between the center of the circle and the top face is 27 millimeters. Press OK. Finish the sketch, go to Extrude, select this circle here, show the bodies, hide the analysis, and here the direction, select symmetric, and the extended type, select all, and press OK. We made this. Okay, let me show the analysis. We made this cut here. Okay. Show the component 1. We made this. Now active the Gearless. And here go to Assembly. Select Joint. Let me hide the analysis here. Select this edge here of the component 2 and this edge here of the component 1. Okay, show the analysis here. Look that it is circle is concentric. Okay. The motion here, change the type to revolute and press OK. We can hide the analysis and hide the relationship. We created this. I will add some color here. Press letter A in the keyboard. Click here in Fusion Appearance. Select a white, glossy. I'll make this red, okay. And here I'll make this black. No, sorry, black no. Yellow here, okay. We made this. Now go to Assembly and select a new component. It will be the component 3 and press OK. We can hide the component 1 and the component 2. Now let's see the component 3 here. The component 3 is this one. And the first thing that we'll create here, we'll make a cylinder with 20 millimeters of diameter and 35 millimeters of length. So go to Create, select a cylinder, select the top plane, click here in the midpoint, make a cylinder here with diameter 20 millimeters and the distance here 35 millimeters. Press OK. We made this, okay? Now here, we need to create a hole here with the same dimensions of the component 2, 6 millimeters of diameter and 30 millimeters of length in the center of this cylinder, okay? So go to Create, select the hole, select this face, click here and this edge here. The dip here is 30 millimeters and the diameter is 6 millimeters of diameter and press OK. Now go to Create a Sketch, select this face. We need to create a reference for this cut here, okay, this hole, and the distance is 6.5 millimeters, okay, is the same of this one, and the diameter 4 millimeters and the dip 23.85. So select a line, click here in the midpoint, 6.5 millimeters. Okay, finish the sketch. Select the hole, select this point. The dip here, 23.85. And the diameter is 4 millimeters. Press OK. Show the analysis. We made this. Now we need to make more 3 holes here. So select the circular pattern. The object type, select the features, the object, select this hole, and the axis, select this edge here. Quantity is 4, press OK. We made this. Let me save this file here. Okay. Show the analysis, we made this, okay. Hide the analysis here. Now here, we need to create this hole with 2.5 millimeters of diameter and the distance 27 millimeters between the center of this circle and the top face. So let's create this. Go to create a sketch, select the front plane, show the analysis here, go to create, project include, intersect, select this face, press OK. Now select a circle. We can hide this body a little bit. Make a circle here with 2.5 millimeters of diameter, and the distance between the center of the circle and the top face here is 27 millimeters. Press OK. Finish the sketch. Go to Extrude, select this circle here, show the body here, hide the analysis, the direction, symmetric, the extended type is all. Operation cut, press OK. We made this cut here, okay? Like the component 2. Okay. Now here we need to create a cylinder here with 20.5 millimeters of diameter and 10 millimeters of length. So go to create and select the cylinder, rotate this a little bit, select this face, click here in the center. The diameter here is 20.5 millimeters, and the distance here, the 8 here, is 10 millimeters. Operation join, press OK. We made this, okay? Now here we need to create a chamfer with 0.5 millimeters here and 0.5 millimeters here. So go to modify, select the chamfer, select this edge here and this edge here, 0.5 millimeters, and press OK. And now we need to create this cut. This cut here is an hexagon with 6 sides, okay? And the distance between this point and this point is 12 millimeters. So go to create a sketch, select the bottom face here. Let me rotate this a little bit. Go to create and select polygon, select inscribe the polygon. Click here in the center, make a polygon here. Go to sketch dimension. The distance here is 12 millimeters. Go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here. Okay, finish the sketch. We need to cut this 6 millimeters of distance. Okay, so go to extrude, select this profile, make a cut here, minus 6 millimeters, operation cut, and press OK. We made this, okay? Now here, we need to create this chamfer here, okay? To create this chamfer, we need to create a triangle here with 1.5 millimeters by 0.75 millimeters here, okay? And the distance here is this line here. It will be the line of the triangle. So here, go to create a sketch, select the front plane, show the analysis here, select the line. The reference of this line here is this circle, okay? This circle here has 13 millimeters of diameter, so the radius will be 6.5 millimeters. So let's create a triangle here. And go to create, select the project, include the project, select this edge here and press OK. I will hide this body. Go to line, construction line, make a construction line here in the center. Go to sketch dimension. The distance here is 6.5 millimeters. and the distance here is 1.5, and the distance here is 0.75 millimeters. Make sure that this triangle is coincident with this point here. Okay, finish the sketch, go to Revolve feature, select this triangle. The axis, this line here, show this body. Sorry, I put the dimensions wrong here. The 6.5 is this distance between this point here and the midpoint, okay? Okay, finish the sketch. Go to Revolve feature, select this triangle, the axis, this line here, show this body. And operation cut, press OK. We made this chamfer here. Hide the analysis. We made this. Okay. Now here we can finish this component. Active the Gearless 90 degrees. Show the others component. I will move this a little bit here. I will add a color here. Press letter A in the keyboard. I will change here to blue. Okay. Now go to assembly, select joint. Select this edge here, this circle, and select this circle here. The motion here, revolute, and press OK. Now here, go to assembly and select the drive joint. Show the relationships here. Select this one and this one. Select this one here. Rotation 306. Sorry. Go to assembly and select the motion link. Show the analysis. Select this joint here and select this joint. Reverse the direction and press OK. We made this. Let me animate this. Animate joint and relationships. Okay. I will hide this relationship. Save this document, this file. Okay. Go to assembly and select the new component. The component 4, press OK. I will hide the component 1 and 2. So to create the component 4 here will be the midpoint. We'll make a line between this point and this point here, okay? The distance here will be 35 minus 3. It will be 32 millimeters. We'll create an arc here. This arc is 3 plus 7 over 2. The radius here will be 5 millimeters, okay? And create another line here. And the distance between this point here and the midpoint is 37 millimeters, okay? So let's create this. So select line, click here in the front plane. Select the line, make a line here with 32 millimeters. Create an arc here and create another line. Go to sketch dimension. This arc has 5 millimeters. Make this a horizontal line. And the distance between this point here and this point here is 37 millimeters. Okay. Finish the sketch. The diameter here is 4 millimeters of diameter. So go to create, select the pipe. The path is this. The section size 4 millimeters. Operation new body, press OK. Now here we have a chamfer in the both sides with 0.5 millimeters, okay, here and here. So go to modify, select the chamfer, select this edge here and this edge here, 0.5 millimeters. Press OK. We made this. Here we finish the component 4. So active the gearless, show the others component, move this a little bit. I will select a color here. I'll select the green. I'll paint this blue, sorry, and make this yellow. Okay. Now here we need to create a copy from this component. So click with the right button here and select the copy and press Ctrl V here. Capture position, no problem. Move this. We need 4 of this one. Ctrl V again. Ctrl V again. Now go to show the relationships here. Go to joint. Select this edge here. And select this edge here. The motion here, select cylindrical and press OK. Now select the joint again, or press letter J in the keyboard. Select this edge here and this one. The motion cylindrical, press OK. Show the other joints here. We have the revolute one. Click the right button here, animate joint relationships. We made this, okay. Let me change the transparency here. Click the right button here and opacity control, select it 30%. And here, make the same for the component 2. I will animate this again. Look this. Now let's make the same for the other component here. Press S in the keyboard to stop the animation. I'll change the transparency here again, the opacity. A 100% here. 100%. Now let's create it to joint. Select this edge here. Select this one. Cylindrical. Okay. Joint again. Select this one. And select this one. The motion cylindrical. Press OK. Now joint again. Select this one. And select this. Okay. Select this one. Select this one. Press OK. Now the last one. Joint here. Here. And select the joint, select it here, and select it here. Press OK. Let's animate this. I will hide the joints here, okay? Change the opacity here to 20%. And select the component 2 here, change the opacity, 20. We made this, okay? Now, animate the revolute one here, animate joint relationships. We made this. Now we need to put a pin here. So let's make this. Stop this animation. Okay. Now we need to create the last one component. So to create this, the component 5 is this one, a simple component. So Go to assembly, select the new component, the component 5, press OK. I will hide the others component here. And to make this, we need to make a cylinder with 2.5 millimeters of diameter and 17 millimeters of length. So go to create, select cylinder, select the top plane, click here in the midpoint. The diameter is 2.5 millimeters and the length here is 17 millimeters. Operation new body, press OK. Now to finish this, we needed to make a chamfer with 2 millimeters. So go to modify, select the chamfer, select this edge and this edge here, 2 millimeters, 0.2, sorry, 0.2, and press OK. Let me see here. It's 0.2, it means that it's 0.2 millimeters, okay? And active the gearless, move this component a little bit, show the others component, select the all and press letter V in the keyboard. And here, add color to the component 5. I'll make this green, okay? And we need to create a copy from this one. So click here, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Capture position, move this a little bit, and press OK. Now go to assembly, select the joint, select the center of this body here, okay? Now make a close here, put the mouse in this face, select the Ctrl in the keyboard, and select this point here, the center of this hole here, okay? And the motion here is rigid, and press OK. Now here, make the same for this one. Go to assembly, joint, select the center of the cylinder, and put the mouse here in this space, hold Ctrl in the keyboard, select the center of this hole. Okay, the motion here is rigid, press OK. Now let's animation the joints. Click here with the right button and the revolute one, animate joints. Okay, I will change the opacity here to 20 and change the opacity here to 20. And here you see how it working. So animate this, revolute, animate joint relationships. Okay, so here we finish our exercise. So thanks for watching, subscribe my channel for more, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.